So here we go, the man of the hour.
Shiva!
All right. First of all, thanks to Mike and Chad. Aren't these guys great? I mean, these guys have brought together people who actually believe in something for once in this world. And I think it's a great, great contribution they've done and the energy that they've created. So thanks a lot, Mike and Chad. So listen, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. Okay, and it leads into why I've decided to run against Elizabeth Warren in Massachusetts.
Take her down!
It's a real Indian versus a fake Indian. Some of you may know India has a caste system. Everyone heard of this? Yes. Well, I'm part of the untouchables. You won't find many Indians like me here, so I'm a real deplorable. Came here, I know the value of this country, you know, and I want to defend the American dream. And that does not mean letting in illegal immigrants.
Amen.
Supporting the H-1B, because in some ways, many of the immigrants who come into this country, many of the elites who come into many of these educational institutions, frankly, support exploitative elitist institutions in their own country, and they don't care for America. Most of them are mercenaries. And I'm telling you this from a very personal perspective. So for me, it's about defending the American dream, a real fighter and a real innovator, exposing essentially a fake fighter, which is what Elizabeth Warren's all about. She's part of the military-industrial academic complex, which has gotten away with telling everyone that they fight for these core values of immigrants, you know, black people, immigrants. And if you actually pull away the layers, what you find is a person who's absolutely not for ordinary people, not for immigrants, not for any of these people. So I'm extremely happy to be able to announce this. You know, one of the things in the Indian tradition, today is called Maha Shivaratri. It's the day, it's one of the most auspicious days is when good overcomes evil. So it's a great day, and I look forward to all your support, because this is going to be a grassroots movement. We cannot believe the mainstream media.
Amen.
Delivering a real a loss and a victory for a real Indian versus a fake Indian in Massachusetts is going to end this fake, what's going on in Massachusetts. So thank you very much.
USA! 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 USA!
America!
Thank you, Shiva, and everybody please support him, the real Indian, taking down the fake Indian. One of the questions...
The real Indian taking down the fake Indian.
One of the questions that Mike and I get all the time is, what's your game plan? Where are you guys going with this movement? And we're like, we don't know. We're all in this together, and we're kind of figuring it out as we go. And that's actually true. And so one of the things I want to say is that we're all leaders here. It's not just Mike and myself organizing. This is a true grassroots movement where each of you has the responsibility to lead this movement. This is a true open source insurgency that is going to take over the Republican Party and is actively doing so.
Yeah!
So here's to you guys who are actually doing this. And in the spirit of an open source insurgency, we thought we'd open up the mic to a few people. And so if anybody's inspired to come make a toast, please feel free to come forward and share your voice. Just keep it brief.
Hi, I'm happy to. I feel like there have been a lot of attacks on the press in the past few weeks, and our press is what keeps us a democratic society. Sir, I feel like you perhaps have benefited from our immigration laws. I feel like we need to...
Settle down when I answer this. It's a very important question. In some ways, my parents coming here should not have occurred. In many ways, it would have been better if they stayed in India. Okay, there was a brain drain, and those people, if they stayed in India, would have probably accelerated the end of the corruption in India. Because of immigration, yes, listen carefully, right? We let in people here, but we didn't build the base of America. And this is a very rational argument you need to think through. When you let immigrants in here at a certain level, where we don't support the growth of our own people here, it's an excuse for really building up the base of America. So I would argue to you that many of the Indians who came here, had they stayed in India, it would have probably accelerated. India's had a huge dynastic rule of people who had, you know, prospered from the oppression in India.
Why are you anti-legal immigrants?
My name is Carly Mann, and I'm not with the media outlet, but I am someone who's a proud American. I'm an incredible patriot, and I believe that our diversity is a...
So why are you here crashing our party?
Yeah! Woo!
Why are you here crashing?
Guess what? No one is attacking you. No one is attacking
Maybe I shouldn't be, maybe I should be, but I like drama. We all know this right now, so I welcome you. What I told her earlier, no booze, no booze. She goes, Mike, I just wanted you to know that I voted for Hillary, no booze. And I said, good, and she goes, I hope you got nicer. And I said, yes, I'm going to let Antifa and the left have riots, shut people down. I'm going to let them be the lunatics.
Yes, Cernovich! Woo!
Opportunity to pivot, so I welcome everybody.
We held an event, excuse me, we held an event across the street called the Deplorable.
Woo!
Protesting, we had threats of violence. Men were hitting women on the phone with poles. Is this what you think?
This isn't...
Something different.
What do you say to them? Why are you here?
I'm here because I feel like you...
So you're here because you feel like.
She's here. Facts don't care about your feelings! Speech! Speech!
This is what I want. Here is what Cernovich in 2017 and Mott in 2017 is. We won, we're acting like winners, and we're welcoming open debate. And so I wanted to thank you personally for coming here. I'm actually glad that you came here because we need to have more conversations, we need to have more debates.
Yeah!
Thank you for giving the opportunity to have a debate, and I would like to actually sponsor a debate between the two of you. Would you be willing to have...
Cernovich the diplomat!
Would you be willing to have a debate?
She has no standing!
At like American University or somewhere, we would like to watch you debate the issues about Elizabeth Warren. I think that would be beautiful. Thank you for coming.
Okay, let a real woman take the mic.
Yeah!
So my name is Elizabeth Schultz. I'm going to get in a lot of trouble for this. I'm an elected official at the lowest level, and I want people to run for Congress, and I'm really glad you're running against Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah!
But we need people in this room to run for your city council, to run for your boards of supervisors, and to run for your school board. Because there's 51 million children in the United States of America who are subjected to a liberal ideology and the left that have to have your voice presented in the classrooms because it starts from preschool. Actually, we just had a presentation with
Heck yeah!
at 0. They want to start at 0 to 3. So they want to take your children from the womb and inculcate them into a liberal ideology. So get home and run to your local school board and take back the United States of America from the education front that matters to every family in every community in every state across the country, because this young woman is a product of what happens side by side, yields the education front for decades to the liberals and
Take him down!
come due, and it's time for us to rise up and speak to our children and
And along those lines, it's no coincidence that Donald Trump is making human trafficking a huge issue. Where's Obama been? Where's Obama been to protect children? Why did Hillary Clinton friends with Laura Silverstein, a convicted human trafficker in Haiti? She was trying to steal children. Laura Silverstein was trying to steal children out of Haiti. This is all confirmed. The WikiLeaks were real. And Hillary Clinton was trying to save and intervene on behalf of a human trafficker. That's the level of evil and darkness that we deal with. But the reason that I like your message is powerful. If we don't step up to this, CPAC isn't going to step up. Mitt Romney, what would Mitt Romney have done? I didn't even vote in 2012. What a waste, right? Mitt Romney, Paul Ryan, he wanted to pull over for Obama and give him a $4 trillion budget. Has done nothing. Trump was the only hope that we had, which is why a lot of us got involved. And one thing a lot of people still don't realize, this is not a top-down movement.
No.
I learned people go, Mike, what do you say to the social media? And I go, 9 out of 10 of my stories come from my readers. 9 out of 10 of the hashtags we trend around the world. Hundreds of millions of views come from the readers. It's a bottom-up movement. If you don't step up, who's going to step up? It's time to take personal responsibility for your own life, your own country, your own city. That's why I don't want to hear, I'm too small. That's what the media wants you to think. The media wants you to think. And you don't matter. Jake Tabor, Chris Coleman, Brian Stelter, they want to go up to me and say, we're going to tell you what to think. Now, Morning Joe, who saw Mika on Morning Joe, she said it's our job to tell people what to think. Right? Is that true? Can you think for yourselves? So this truly is a top, it's not top down now, it truly is bottom up, by the people, for the people, of the people. You have something?
Yeah!
Grassroots Military Veteran Talk Radio. It's a small world, and Mike Cernovich has brought us all together. On our show, my cousin and I, we talk a lot about the Patriots and the Founding Fathers. And the thing that we talk a lot about is, can you imagine being back then on the bar looking for a Patriot? And I just said to him right now, can you imagine walking into this bar and asking him, are there any Patriots to help me out? What a small world this is. I just ran into a man from Cincinnati. We're out of Cincinnati. Running for office. He'll be on the show. We'll promote him. We'll help him. We'll do everything we can to get conservative patriots back in the office and to take them out the back.
Amen!
Hey, look, I don't know anything about politics. I know nothing. But Mikey, I followed him on Twitter a couple years ago. He inspired me. I just met this man from Cincinnati, Ohio. I'll be running for sheriff of Hamilton County. My father's going to run for city council. We don't know anything about it, but we're just inspired. So I just think this is great. Hey, my name is Jason Kessler. I run the website jasonkessler.net. First, I want to say that the wall is not just a meme. Can I get a chant? Build the wall. Build the wall! Build the wall! Build the wall! Now I want to say, I completely agree with what everybody's saying. We got to start at a local level. We have to take control right now while we have Trump in office and we have the majority. Do not squander it. Like, if you're in Virginia, especially, Unity and Security for America, unityandsecurity.org. We're going to take Virginia back to Trump in 2020. Virginia, come and get in touch with me.
Lock her up! Lock her up! Lock her up!
Listen, I'm just a girl from Ohio.
Yeah!
And when Mr. Trump announced that he was going to run, I have a full-time job that is not politics. But I had such a passion inside of me to make our country great again.
I'll be the sheriff for you,
guaranteed. Not only in the primaries, but in the general election. And we won the state of Ohio by 9 percentage points. This is unheard of. And my friend Carrie, who is here with Silk Radio and Young Boys Radio, worked with us to make sure that we won the state of Ohio. Again, I'm just one girl from Ohio. Each one of you can be that same person to make this country great again. You don't even know you have all these skills.
Cernovich, Citizens for Trump Social Projects directing his way back here. Recently, you guys may have seen that on Twitter, recently this guy right here, Mike Cernovich, he sent me over to a place called Malmo, Sweden. You guys heard anything about Sweden lately?
It's a hellhole!
What happened in Sweden last night? What happened in Sweden? The media told us that nothing's going on in Sweden. The media said that Donald Trump was crazy. There's nothing that Sweden, the Prime Minister of Sweden came out and said there's nothing wrong with Sweden, nothing at all. Other than the fact that Sweden is now the rape capital of the country. So the world, of the world. Rape capital. What's going on over there? They're losing their culture, they're losing their people. They're also, people believe it or not, they're not just the rape capital, they're now the grenade attack capital of Europe. That's what's going on over there here. Do you want that coming over here? Do you want what's happening in Sweden going on in the United States?
I feel the energy of the crowd is changing. Jack Murphy, do your thing in the back. He's back there with the big beard, Jack Murphy. So yeah, we said Jack Posobiec did ground research in Malmo. They told him you can buy hand grenades in Sweden now. You can buy hand grenades easily. We sent another guy there, and he's not getting any kind of coverage. He's not going to get any kind of information. But that's the whole thing. I'm really glad that we got to hear from earlier on about the importance of the free press. I love a free press. Do we have a free press in America? Does anybody feel like we have an independent press in America? Right? I support a free press. Why do they all talk about the same thing? Why aren't they in Sweden? Why did they talk about the 1,400 young girls raped in Rotherham? Why did they talk about how a guy went to the Southern Poverty Law Center website?
Mike Cernovich from RSPN is having a get-together with patriots from all over the country. And right now is open mic. So if you have anything to say, you go up and you grab the mic. I'm the cameraman, and Will Nardi is going.
How's it going, you guys? My name is Will Nardi from Right Side Broadcasting. Who's watched one of our streams about Trump?
We love Right Side!
We love Right Side. We love you. We love Trump. And I am here because as a college student, we have neglected our colleges. We have let liberal academia take over in every possible facet. It's got to the point where free speech is gone, where Milo is kicked out of UC Berkeley as they tear down buildings, as they light things on fire. It's got to the point where people like me can't even speak about free enterprise without having a teacher swear at you, without having people send death threats your way. The people in this room, the people from my parents' generation who are actual patriots and believe in the founders' vision for this country need to continue to stand behind our president and cannot back down to any of this. And the work that Mike Cernovich has been doing here and what everyone has with creating these parties, it needs to continue. It needs to work at the regional level, and we all need to work together to make America great again and take our school systems back from the liberals. Yeah! Alright, so thank you.
Did y'all just hear Will? Is he not the best? He got the crowd more excited and he got him pumped up.
Take charge of your own life, take charge of the country. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Make sure you meet somebody, connect. We want to do these events local. We want everybody to have their